Yes, Mr. Ngumizwe.
Thank you, ma'am. Still on the docket 217-03-2019. You said the name of the accusers?
Before you respond, ma'am, you are still under oath. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
The name of the accused or of the suspect under docket 217-03-2019.
Moses Bia, my lord.
Uthi kuleli dokoto lika 21703 lika 2019 bekade umsolwa ku Muzi Sibiya.
The address in the docket, what address was it given?
— 1818 Vusimuzi section Tembisi.
Ikheli elanikwa kulelo dokoto bekade ku 1818 Vusimuzi section eTembisi.
Okay. When the matter was not placed on the roll, you said you brought an application. Is that what you said?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi-ke ithe icala malingafakwanga enkantolo when uyowafaka isicelo uthi yebo.
Can you tell us the nature of your application? How did you bring the application? How did you bring the application?
I made a statement, my lord, for a decision, my lord, to be taken on the matter. And also, my lord, I have indicated, my lord, in my statement that the accused number 1, my lord, could not be found.
Manje ke njengoba uthi wenze isicelo usenze kanjani uthi leso sicelo usenze ngokuthi ayenze istatement futhi waphinda waya kabanzi ekutheni umangalelo wokuqala yena akatholakali ngaleso sikhathi.
When was it? Was it after November 2019 or before November 2019?
I made, my lord, the application in December 2020.
Leso sicelo sakho usifake nini ngaphambi kwenyanga yaka November noma ngemva kwenyanga ka November uthi ngisenze leso sicelo ngoDecember?
Perhaps do you still have the affidavit? Is the affidavit attached in your docket?
That's correct, my lord.
Usanayo le affidavit ikhona mhlawumbe la kuleli dokoto uthi yebo ikhona.
All right. So did you visit this address prior to the making of that application? Did you verify whether accused number 1 was still residing at the same address?
That's correct, my lord.
Uye wayovakashela lelo kheli njengoba uthi umangalelo bekangatholakali uye waya mhlawumbe wayolibona ngaphambi kokuthi uyo wenze uphenyo lwakho uthi yebo iqiniso?
Sorry, the address, my lord, was visited by my colleague, and he gave me, my lord, a feedback.
Uthi lelo kheli akusimina oyile kulo kuye omunye uzakwethu omsebenza naye uyena oye wabuya emchazisela ukuthi kwenze njani noma uhambe njani kuleli yakheli.
The name of the colleague?
Sergeant Mabena, my lord.
Ubani ke oye waya uthi uSergeant Mabena.
All right. Do you have a return of service of the summons?
My lord, I did mention earlier, my lord, that I did not have any summons, my lord. However, my colleague went to check if, my lord, the suspect was staying in the said, my lord, address. And also, my lord, I have discovered, my lord, that actually the accused number 1 gave the police, my lord, the false address.
Manje ke njengoba uthi uzakwenu uye waya ehambisa incwadi lapho ukuyohlola uye waba nencwadi na ebekade isayindiwe ukubonisa ukuthi bayitholile leya ncwadi uthi cha njengoba ngichazile ekuqaleni ukuthi angizange ngibe nayo incwadi leyo yokuthi kuyohlolwa noma umuntu afike ayithole asayine. Manje enye into emqoka lana uthi uSergeant lana ubone ukuthi ummangalelo wokuqala wayekade enike amaphoyisa ikheli ekungasilo.
All right. Now, on the 30th of May 2020, when you found accused number 1 in company of other 2 gentlemen, you went to his place where he resides. Remember saying that?
That's correct, my lord.
Manje nge-30 zika May uthe wena uye waya njengoba bokade usaphenya uye waya wabona ummangalelo wokuqala ebekade namanye amadoda amabini. Sakhumbula lokho uthi yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Do you know the address of that RDP house with sheds?
That's correct, my lord. It's 818 Wismuzi section, Tembisa.
Uthi manje indlu leyana le ye-RDP la kunemikhukhu khona usayikhumbula i-address yakhona uthi yebo ye-818 Wismuzi section.
I'm putting to you that you're putting the wrong address. It's address 1818. 1818 is the same address that reflects in the docket.
My lord, the address is not 1818. It is 818 Wismuzi section, my lord, in Tembisa.
Uthi ikheli akusi 1818 uthi ikheli 818, and my lord, I had noticed the accused had raised his hand.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. It's my instruction right now that you are misleading the court. The address that accused number 1 is residing at present, prior to his arrest, is 1818. The same address which was used when he was arrested for the allegations of dealing in drugs.
My lord, the address which, my lord, I have verified or saw, my lord, written even on the outside, on the house outside, my lord, on the wall, it was 818, my lord, not 1818.
Uthi ke ummeli uma ebuya ukukhuluma nawe emmangalelo lokuqala uthi uyatshela uSergeant ukuthi manje uSergeant usekalahlekisa inkantolo ngoba ikheli la wena uthi bokade uhlala khona futhi usahlala khona nangemva kokuthi usuboshiwe bekade ku 81818, kodwa uSergeant uyaphika uthi cha nasebondeni lale yandlu ye-RDP kubhalwe 818 akubhalwanga 1818.
I will put it to you. My lord, may I refer the witness to Exhibit 00. Exhibit 00 on page 7. That is the copy of the charge sheet. Do you agree?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ke ithingise ufakazi kubufakazi buka 00 ekade kuyincwadi ebekade ummangalelwa ethweswe amacala kuyo uthi yebo ngiyavuma ukuthi iyona incwadi leyo.
Are you on page 7? Are you in page 7?
Page number
7.
Page 7 of the charges.
Yes, my lord.
Are you in page 7? Sorry, okay. If you peruse from first page up to 7, page 7, to see the appearance there.
Page 2 or
Page
7.
On the 8th of June.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi senifikile ke ku page 7 njengoba usho leyana ekhuluma nge8 zika June.
So you see the appearances there where it's written prosecution, underneath it's defense. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord, I can see.
Uthi yebo ngiyabona la kubhalwe umshushisi nommeli.
Under defense it's accused. You see that?
I can see, my lord.
Uthi yebo ngiyabona ngaphansi kokuthi kubhalwe mmeli bese kubhalwe ummangalelo.
Can you please read the number that is written or the whole information given under the defense line?
1818 Vusumuzi Square Camp.
Uthi lapho kubhalwe ikheli i1818 Vusumuzi Squatter Camp.
Proceed.
Accused resides with Uncle Ntuli.
Uthi ummangalelwa uhlala nomalume uNtuli.
Who gave this information to the court?
My lord, it was accused number 1.
Uthi umuntu onike inkantolo lolu daba ubani? Uthi ummangalelwa oqala owanika lolu kheli enkantolo.
Can you see there's no reason for this accused to mislead the court about the address 1818 Vusumuzi section?
My lord, I still reiterate, my lord, that the address that I visited, my lord, on that day with accused number 1, my lord, it was 818 Vusumuzi section.
Uthi uyabona ke ukuthi asikho isizathu esenza ummangalelo ukuthi alahlekise inkantolo ngokukhuluma ngekheli elingekho. Uthi usayijeni ke mina ngisaphika ukuthi iaddress esaya kuyo ithi 818 Vusumuzi section.
Yes, it's your evidence that you never visited that address before. It was revisited by your colleague, Mr. Mabena. And you brought an application with such an information you got from Mr. Mabena. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord. And as I am saying, my lord, that I also, my lord, went to the set address, my lord, which is 818 Vusumuzi section, my lord, in Tembisa. It was not 1818, my lord.
Wena bokade uthe awuyanga laphayana kuye iphoyisa uMabena wena mawaqeda wafaka isicelo uthi yebo ngiyavuma futhi mina ngiye ngaya nami uqobo lwami ngathola ukuthi lelo kheli i818 Vusumuzi section.
So that application that you brought to court was brought on a hearsay evidence from Mr. Mabena. To confirm that?
That's correct, my lord. However, I still say that I did, my lord, visit the address, my lord, which is 818 Vusumuzi section, Tembisa.
Uthi ke and the accused is raising his hand to fight for him.
My approach, my lord. Thank you.
Ngaphambi kokuthi umeleze kuwe ubekade ephendulile usatsheni ethe naye uye waya kulelo kheli futhi echaza ukuthi akusukuthi ubekade ethathe nje amahebezi abekade ephuma kuMabena njengoba ummeli bekasho ukuthi uye ngobufakazi bamahebezi. uthi mina ngiyile nami ngemva kokuthi ngiyenze leso sicelo.
I'll put it to you that the issued J50 was irregularly made or obtained. What is your comment?
That's not the truth, my lord.
Uthi ngizokutshela ke ngithi le yancwadi le egunyazayo ukuthi umuntu angahle ayofunwa futhi aboshwe uma etholakala. Leyo ncwadi leyo yona ikhishwe ngendlela engekho emthethweni. Yaphendula uSergeant cha akulona iqiniso leyo.
As a result, accused number one was unlawfully arrested under that J50, which was not properly obtained. What's your comment?
My lord, I would like to state that accused, my lord, took me to the address, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section. And my lord, I also can confirm that Mabena did visit, my lord, 1818 Vusimuzi section address, my lord, and found the accused, my lord, to be not staying there. And my lord, also the application was made to trace, my lord, the suspect, and he was, my lord, untraceable.
Manje ke uthi yena usagqizile kule yandaba yokuthi umangalelwa yena akahlali kuleliya kheli liba 1818 uthi ngoba uMabhena waya naye lapha e1818 wafika wathola ukuthi umangalelwa kuthiwa abamazi uVusimuzi laphayana yena ke naye waya ku818 kula umangalelwa bekade emise khona.
It's a pity Mr. Mabena is no more, cannot come and confirm that, but let's move in. When you approach accused number one, you said he was in company of two other gentlemen.
My lord, before I answer that question, my lord, there is also an indication, my lord, on this docket, my lord, of my lord, address of offense, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section, where the accused, my lord, was found in possession of ammunition.
Uthi ngaphambi kokuthi ngiphendule lo mbuzo lo ngizotolika nawo lo mbuzo loyo uthi la kuDokotela kubhaliwe ikheli elithi 818 Vusimuzi section.
Can you kindly cancel that? Because you are reading. Just show cancel that it is so in the docket.
We requested to see the docket. So they want to see.
Sorry, so there are two dockets.
Yes, my lord, there are two.
So this is one of the other dockets.
Yes, my lord.
And this one says 818.
That's correct, my lord.
Vusimuzi.
That's
And the
correct.
charge is what?
Is possession of unlicensed ammunition.
Unlicensed ammunition.
Manje inkantolo iyabuza ukuthi kunamadokodo amabili na uthi yebo mabili kunaleyana eyaka 818 futhi kunelinye idokodo aliphethe lana and the accused is still raising his hand, my lord.
May I approach? Thank you. So, but may I proceed, madam?
Yes, yes, yes. Is it correct that it's 1818?
818
Yeah, so-
reflecting on the docket.
Yeah, so we're dealing with two numbers, different numbers, obviously.
And two different case numbers.
But one individual. Unless you say accused number.
One individual.
One has got a double.
When the application was brought on the first docket, madam. When this application was brought under possession of dealing in drugs. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
manje ke inkantolo iyabuza ithi amadokodo ikheli leliyana ikheli elilodwa elibhalwe laphayana futhi kukhulunywa ngaye ummangala lokuqala inkantolo ithi ngaphandle kokuthi uma engabe uthi ummangala lokuqala uneweb kodwa ke ummeli uyabuza ukuthi la ukhuluma ngecala leliyana lokuthi ummangalelwa wayekade bethweswe icala lokushushumbisa idakamizwa.
Yes.
Uthi yena.
On the second docket, one cannot rule a possibility or overrule a possibility of a topographic error or a human error in terms of putting 1 before 8. Do you agree?
My lord, unfortunately, I was dealing, my lord, with the facts which I had in front of me, my lord, which was 1818, my lord, which I have requested my colleague, my lord, to go and check, my lord, if he was still residing at the said address, my lord, because, my lord, I was intending to, my lord, prepare summons, my lord. So if he had came back to say he was indeed, my lord, staying in the address, my lord, which is 1818, my lord, I was still, my lord, going to try, Lord, an avenue of applying for summons, my lord, rather than J50, my lord.
Uthi ke mina ngisebenze ngaleli kheli ummeli uqala uthi singavumelana nawo ukuthi mhlawumbe kunephutha elenzekile kunomuntu okhohliwe ukubhala u1 waqala ngo818 uthi yena bekade esebenza ngobufakazi obukade kula eduze bakhe futhi ingakho ewathumela uzakwabo ukuthi aye ayohlola laphayana kuleli yakheli i1818 ukuthi uma ebuya bese yena ke ukhipha amaphepha agunyazayo noma amaphepha azababiza lo muntu ohlala ku1818 ukuthi eze ezobuzwa imibuzo noma lo muntu loyo kwamele aboshwe ngaphandle kokuthi ayenze isicelo saleli yaphepha eligunyaza ukuthi umuntu aboshwe iJ50.
Yes, I agree with you. When you apply for the issuing of the J50, accused number 1 was not yet arrested for being in possession of unlicensed ammunition. It was prior to that.
My lord, the fact is that the addresses, my lord, the address, my lord, are different. It's 818, 1818, my lord. We cannot rule and say, my lord, there was an error or whatsoever because, my lord, where I was, it was 818 Usman section.
Chike ummeli ummangalelo oqala ngalesikhathi kukhulunywa ngaleli yakheli ubekade engakaboshelwa ukuba ukuthi bekade ephethe inhlavu ezingekho emthethweni uthi okubalekile la ukuthi amakheli mabili 818 no 1818 yena uthi uye e818 ikheli ayiswe zimangalelo.
All right. What is the case number for the docket that reflects 818? What is the case number for the docket?
It's Tembisa South 1 of 6/2020.
Uthi ithini inombolo yalelo dokodo elikhuluma ngo818 uthe Tembisa South
Case 1 of 6/2020.
uthi ke icala lelo iThembisa South icase number yakhona u1 enyanga yesithupha ku2020
And we are dealing with Tembisa South, case number 21703/2019. Do you agree?
My lord, are you saying, as you are asking me questions, we are...
Let me just put it so that you
Mr.
understand.
Ngobezulu, how is this going to assist us?
My lord,
I mean, you can put it, you can argue. You can
I'll
argue.
argue it, but my lord,
But you see, this
may
witness
I-
has shown you an official docket where she says she deciphered A18.
My
I mean,
lord-
we can go this way, that way, this way,
my
that way.
lord, the application,
Factually, there are two addresses. Unless you say that docket is a forgery, fine.
I don't submit like that, my lord. I still maintain that
Yeah,
arrest was made under 217.
yeah, fine.
Not on 01,
That's it.
0620.
And your submission
So
is
my
that-
question,
Your submission is that it was unlawful.
it was unlawful.
That's it.
That's
you can
it.
argue that.
Thank you. Let's move on in terms of the time when you approach accused number 1 at Vusumo's section. You said it was after 1. It was after 12. Is that correct?
It was around 1, my lord.
Isikhathi uma ubona umangalelwa wokuqala laphayana eVusumuzi section uthe bekade kungo 12 noma 1 yena uthi bekade kungo 1.
Sorry, my lord, before I proceed, with your indulgence and with due respect to the court, I wanted to draw the attention of the court about the modus operandi in terms of the witnesses or the officers of the court when effecting arrest on accused number 1 and number 2.
No, you're at liberty to do that.
My lord, I want to put it to the witness so that I can demonstrate.
No, fine, go
that-
ahead.
Yes,
Go
thank
ahead.
you, my lord. May I just, still on the issue of the docket 217 of 03/2019. In order for you to secure the presence of accused number 1, you had to effect arrest. Do you agree?
You are referring to on that day.
Yes. In
Yes,
terms
my
of the J50.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ukuze nibe naye umangalelwa wokuqala niyena fanele ukuthi nimbone angisho uthi usho ngaleli langa uthi yebo naye uyavuma uthi yebo kuyokufanele ukuthi simbone.
I'm glad you're the investigating officer of that case under case number 217. But accused number 2, in order to secure his arrest, he was arrested under Nongoma case number 163 of 10/2020. Is it 2018? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Do you understand the logic? May I repeat it?
Please, my lord.
Accused number 2 was arrested on the 16th of June 2020. You understand that?
I understand, my lord.
For murder under case number 163 of 10/2018. Do you understand it? And do you know that?
I understand that, my lord.
Uthi ngiyakuzwa ukuthi uthi umangalelwa wokuqala waboshwa nge-16 kaJune eboshwa kwicala elika 163/10/2018 eboshelwa ukubulala icala laseNongoma.
Up to this time, we do not have the docket under 163 of 10/2018. Do you understand it?
I hear you, my lord.
Uthi ngiyakuzwa noma uthi fikela namanje asinalo leliyadokodo lecala laseNongoma u-163/10/18.
It has been submitted that accused number 2, when he was arrested under the wrong case number with wrong information, constituted an unlawful arrest to accused number 2. Can you say something about it?
My lord, I don't know what the council is talking about. Or maybe you can maybe say it in a way that I'll understand, my lord.
You are an investigating team under Brigadier Gininga. We have a full information of what you are investigating, ma'am. Please I'm referring to accused number 2 when he was arrested on the 16th of June.
My lord, it is incorrect, my lord, to say I have the full information, my lord, because Mogale might know about me, my lord, investigating a case of dealing in drugs, my lord, but not really, my lord, gone to look at the dockets, my lord, or to be privy, my lord, to the details of the dockets, my lord. And it is the same with me, my lord, even though I knew, my lord, that he was arrested under non-Goma case, my lord, but I never, my lord, had an opportunity, my lord, to go to the docket, my lord, and check the details, my lord, in the docket.
Thike mina ngiyaphika ukuthi sinolwazi olufanayo njengoba siyiqembu labaphenyi abasebenza ngaphansi kuBrigadier Gininda, ngoba uMogale kungenzeka ukuthi yena abe nolwazi lokuthi mina ngiphenya icala lokushushumbisa idakamizwa, kodwa ngeke mhlawumbe abe nethuba lokuthi afunde idokodo lelo eyikuthi ngizabe mina ngiphenya ngalo. Naye uMogale ngahle kube necala ukuthi uyalisebenza, mina ngazi ngalelo cala kodwa ngingabi nalo ithuba lokuthi ngifunde konke okulelo dokodo.
On both cases, accused number 1 and accused number 2, when they are arrested and detained, they are not investigated for those offenses they are arrested for. Instead, they are investigated on docket 636 of 10/2014, the death of Senzo Meyi.
My lord, I would like to make my submission, my lord, that it is incorrect, my lord, what the defense is, my lord, saying, because Tembisa South 217 of 3/2019, my lord, was investigated, as well as, my lord, when he was found in possession of ammunition, my lord, the same, my lord, was in the investigation, my lord, was also conducted, my lord, with regard to this matter.
Uthi ummeli abamangalelo oqala nowesibili bona ngalesikhathi beboshwa abazange kuphenywe kulamacala lawayana ekuthi baboshelwa wona, bona kuphenywe icala leli lika 636 leli ekukhulunywa ngalo lika Mufi uSenzo Meyiwa. Uthi usajeni cha mina lokho ngiyaphika uthi lawo macala lawo kwaphenywa ngawo.
Yes, furthermore, on the exhibits that you have testified on, there's nowhere you booked in or you booked out these accused persons using case number 636-010-2014. Never in your exhibits, unless you prove me wrong.
My lord, you are saying I've never booked out.
May I
Accused
rephrase
number.
it? You've got exhibits and whatever exhibits that you have testified on. Do you agree in relation to the booking in and booking out of accusers, of both accused persons? Do you agree? Let me put it this way. When Muzi was arrested on the 30th of May 2020, he was booked in at Valeria Police Station under case number 21703/2019. Do you agree now? Do you understand it?
I understand, my lord.
Uyazwisisa ukuthi uMuzi uma eboshwa nge-30 zika May 2020 uye waboshwa kwicala i-2173 yaka 2019 lokho uyazwisisa.
When he was booked out on the 31st of May 2020, he was booked out under the case number 217 of 3/2019. You also understand it?
I understand, my lord.
Ngiyazwisisa futhi nokuthi ithema kabhukwa out ekhishwa nge-31 zika May yena wakhishelwa leli yaqala lika 2173/2019.
During the course of these proceedings, we are dealing with a trial within a trial where alleged confessions were made. Do you understand it?
I understand, my lord.
Manje sikulesi sigaba esibizwa i-trial within a trial la ukuthi kusadingidwa olunye udaba kudaba oluphezulu obekade sikhuluma ngalo.
Under case number 636-010-2014. Do you understand it?
I understand, my lord.
I-case number la kuleli cala u-636 cala lika 2014.
For the first time, you told the court that when there was an interview at Fosloras, accused number 1 wanted to make something like an admission. Do you remember saying that? You said after you booked accused number 1 from Villeri to Fosloras, when you were pursuing or investigating a firearm, you mentioned that accused number 1 said something like an admission in relation to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Do you still remember saying that?
That is not correct, but that's not evidence.
Do you remember saying something about an admission made by accused number 1?
That's correct, my lord.
Usakhumbula uthi umangalelwa kunenye into eyikuthi uye wayivuma uthi yebo ngisakhumbula.
That related to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Into ebekade eyivuma yona yayihambisana nokushona buka Senzo Meyiwa.
And at that time, accused number 1 was not charged with murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Ngaleso sikhathi umangalelwa oqala wayekade engakathweswa icala lika Senzo Meyiwa ukuthi ushonile.
All right. I'll just draw the similarities because accused number 1 was later charged with possession of unlicensed firearm, which was inside a black plastic. Is that correct? Accused number 1, on the 30th of May 2020, was arrested for being in possession of unlicensed ammunition. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Nge-30 zika May umangalelwa oqala yena uye wathweswa icala lokuthi ubekade ephethe inhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni ezitholakele phakathi kweplastiki elimnyama.
I want to be precise about the color of the plastic, but you said they were allegedly found inside the plastic bag. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi umbala weplastiki ngizowuyeka mina uthe zitholakele phakathi kweplastiki uthi yebo iqiniso.
Accused number 2 was also arrested for being allegedly found in possession of unlicensed ammunition, which were also in a plastic bag. Do you agree?
I agree, my lord.
Uyavuma ukuthi umangalelwa wesibili naye waboshwa eboshelwa ukuthi ubekade ephethe inhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni nazo ziphakathi kweplastiki uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. May I move on in terms of the time when you arrived at Vusumozi, when you arrested accused number 1? You said he was in company of 2 male persons. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Sakhumbula ukuthi ushilo ukuthi umangalelwa oqala uma ufika kuye eVuxmuzi section wayekade enamanye amadoda amabini uthi yebo iqiniso.
Contrary to that evidence, Constable Buthelezi said accused number 2 was with another gentleman. There were only 2, not 3, including accused number 1. Do you know that?
My lord, I'm not sure what Constable Buthelezi said before this court, but my lord, what I can confirm is that accused number 1, my lord, was in the company of 2 males, my lord, when he was apprehended.
Uthi manje uConstable uButhelezi yena uye wathi umangalelwa oqala ngalesikhathi eboshwa wayekade nomunye umlisa kusukuthi wayekade nabanye uthi usajeni uma ephendula la uthi mina into engiyaziyo ukuthi umangalelwa makayibona ayekade enabanye ababili yena kungumuntu wesithathu.
At what stage did accused number 1 handcuffed by an officer at the time of his arrest? At what stage? When was he handcuffed?
My Lord, what I can recall is that when I found him, when I walked towards them, my Lord, if I'm not mistaken, my Lord, he was already handcuffed. I'm not sure at what stage, my Lord, because I passed the 3 mills, my Lord, and drove further down, my Lord, made a U-turn, my Lord, and walked towards where they were standing, my Lord. And I'm not sure, my Lord, at what stage was he handcuffed.
Manje kuyabuza ummeli ukuthi umangalelwa wokuqala uboshwe nini ufakwe nini izankosi uthi iphoyisa lana mina ngiye ngadlula ngabadlula angibonanga ukuthi ufakwe nini kodwa ngalesikhathi sengifika kubona ngithole sekuthi sekafakwe ozankosi.
All right, let's move on. After he was handcuffed, you read his rights and whatever stuff, then you walked to the place where accused number 1 said he was residing at. Is that correct?
That's correct, my Lord.
Utheke manifika kula ukuthi uye wafundelwa amalungelo wakhe futhi nahamba naya la umangalelwa ethe uhlala khona uthi yebo iqiniso.
Prior to or before you reached that house or the place where he was residing at, did you ask as to who is accused number 1 residing with? Did you ever ask them?
My Lord, according to him, my Lord, he said he was staying alone.
Manje ithe mawufika lapha yana la umangalelwa sekakhomba athi ngihlala la uye wafika wabuza na ukuthi umangalelwa uhlala nobani uthi umangalelwa umtshela ukuthi yena uhlala yebo.
And my Lord, according to my observation, my Lord, I could also confirm, my Lord, that he was staying alone because it was 1 shake room, my Lord, with 1 bed.
Uthi-ke naye ithe makabheka mayibona lo yamkhukhulo yana uye wabona ukuthi ngempela lo muntu uhlala yedwa ngoba bekade kuyigumbi elilodwa futhi kunombhedo kuwo.
And my Lord, the shake was very small, my Lord.
Futhi nawo lo yamkhukhu wawumncane kakhulu.
So according to me, my Lord, it did indicate, my Lord, to me that he was indeed staying alone.
Manje ukuya ngale yandlela lo mkhukhu wakade ungakhona ubonakalisile ukuthi ngempela uhlala yedwa.
So that's why you had a reason to arrest him because he was staying alone. Was it a reason to arrest him because he was staying alone in the ship?
My Lord, I arrested him, my Lord, because I was in possession of a J50, my Lord.
Uthi manje umbophe ngoba wayekade ehlala yedwa. Cha umbophe ngoba benginephepha eligunyazayo lo.
All right. The records, if the accused person has informed the court that he told Constable Buthelezi that he was residing with his uncle, he was not fabricating the evidence. The reason why I'm saying that, I'll refer you to page 7. That page 7 where he indicated that accused is residing at number 1818 with his uncle. Can you confirm that?
My Lord, all I know is that Buthelezi did not tell me that the accused said he was staying with his uncle, my Lord. Nor did the accused, my Lord, tell me that he was staying with the accused, with the uncle.
Uthi manje ke ngizokutshela ke kubufakazi obulapha yana kwidokodo obhale ukuthi umangalelwa wayekade ehlala nomalume wakhe. Ngizokubuza ke ukuthi kusho ukuthi lokho umangalelwa akusiyinto abekade eziqambela yona. Uthi mina ongwazi ukuthi uButhelezi akazange angitshele ukuthi umangalelwa uthi uhlala nomalume wakhe. Futhi naye umangalelwa uNhlobo akazange angitshele ukuthi uhlala nomalume wakhe. Ungitshele ukuthi uhlala yena.
According to version of accused number 1, after he was arrested, just after he was arrested, He was taken to the place, he was asked as to who is he residing with, and he said he resides with his uncle. And he walked to the place and he did not find his uncle.
My Lord, on that day, my Lord, he did not mention, my Lord, anything which has to do, my Lord, with the uncle.
Uthi ke umangalelwa yena uthi uma etshela ummeli wakhe uthi yena uhlala nomalume wakhe futhi nangalelo langa uye wabatshela amaphoyisa ukuthi uhlala nomalume wakhe kodwa ummeli uthi ngalelo langa zange angichazisele lutho ngomalume wakhe.
And immediately after when you went to the place and you did not find anyone, we then took accused number 1 to Litabong. It's a place next to a municipality area where an assault and interrogation and torture started, questioning him about the death of Santomia.
My Lord, I do not know of any place, my Lord, named Litabong. And my Lord, it is lies, my Lord, that he was taken to that place and assaulted, my Lord.
Uthi ke ummeli ngemva kokuthi umangalelwa umalume engatholakala umangalelwa wathathwa ke wayisiwa endaweni ebizwa iLithabong kula washawa khona wayekhinyabezwa khona bemshayela icala elika Senzo Meyiwa. Uthi usajeni lana mina inkosi yenkantolo angiyazi indawo ebizwa iLithabong futhi mangalihlaza ukuthi umangalelwa oqala washawa.
It's my
I
mistake.
only,
Oh,
sorry, my Lord, I questioned him, my Lord, while we were at Vusimuzi, my Lord, hostel outside.
Uthi yena ubuze umangalelwa oqala imibuzo ngalesikhathi bengaphandle ehostela laseVusimuzi.
And I will further inform the court, according to his instruction, that there is no Vusimuzi hostel. There is no Vusimuzi hostel. There are 2 hostels in Vusimuzi, but none of them is called Vusimuzi hostel.
My Lord, I would like to state that, my Lord, he's the one who took us, my Lord, to that hostel, my Lord, which he said Vusimuzi hostel, my Lord, which was in Tembisa.
Ummeli ke yena uthi ngifuna ukukwazisa ke ukuthi ayikho ihostela ebizwa iVusimuzi. Uthi ke usajeni uma ephendula uthi umangalelwa uyena owasithatha singamaphoyisa wasisa kuyihostela athi yena lelo hostela iVusimuzi hostel eTembisa.
From that incident of assaulting the accused at Litabong, it's my instruction that accused messed himself up. As a result, you had to take him back to the place where he was residing so that he can change his clothes.
My Lord, that is not true, my Lord. These, my Lord, are lies, my Lord, because he asked, my Lord, that he can change his trouser for the fact that, my Lord, he was made to lie down and the trouser was dirty. And he also mentioned to me, my Lord, that other inmate, my Lord, might take this trouser as it was a brand wood, my Lord, and he said it was an expensive pants.
Uthi ke manje ummeli umangalelwa uye washawa wagcina sekuthi uyazimoshela. Ingakho nina niye namthatha kwamele nimbuyisele emuva endlini ukuthi ayofaka ezinye impahla. Uthi cha, Nkosi yenkantolo mina engikwaziyo ukuthi umangalelwa uye wathi yena lezi impahla udinga ukuthi aziguqule ngoba bekade elaliswe phansi zingcolile futhi wayekade kungcoliswe ibhrukwe lakhe ebelikade lidula kakhulu.
Before I move on, I want to emphasize the instruction from accused number 1 that he was never taken to any hostel. He was never, or he has never taken any of you to the hostels, either of the hostel.
Yeah, from my understanding, He doesn't live in a hostel, obviously.
Yes. What's up?
My Lord, what I can say, my Lord, is that he did, my Lord, take us to a hostel, my Lord, on that day, and which he said is Vusimuzi hostel, my Lord, for the purpose, my Lord, of following, my Lord, the issue, my Lord, of a firearm, my Lord, which also, my Lord, led us to Vosloorus hostel, my Lord. However, on that day, my Lord, that issue was not followed up, my Lord. It was followed up on another day, my Lord, because the brigadier, my Lord, had to arrange for a confession, my Lord, to be obtained.
Uthi ke ummeli into afuna ukuyigcizelela ukuthi ummangalelwa yena wokuqala akazange nje yena ayise umuntu ehostel futhi naye akazange ayiswe ehostel. Uthi uma ephendula isajeni uthi sayiswa ehostel siswa uyena ummangalelwa wokuqala futhi ubekade esisa ngenxa yalo liyadaba lesibhamu futhi lelo daba lesibhamu bekwamele lisise futhi naseVosloorus kodwa azange lisalandelelwa ngoba ubrigadier Gininda yena besisekezwe ukuthi ummangalelwa ukhona udaba afuna ukulikhuluma manje ubrigadier bese sekasebenzisela ukuthi azothola isikhathi sokuthi ummangalelwa aye ayozihlambulula.
That evidence that you just told the court is totally different from what Constable Tellis told the court. Constable Tellis said, I telephoned Monareng before we reached Vosloorus for a backup so that they can accompany us to the hostel. That's what he told the court.
My Lord, all I can say is that we did go to Vusimuzi section, my Lord, and when we left, my Lord, Vusimuzi hostel, my Lord, it was for, our intention was that we were to go, my Lord, to Basutwini hostel. However, my Lord, because of Brigadier's instruction, my Lord, that matter, my Lord, was not pursued, my Lord, on that day.
Uthi ke ummeli lento uyikhuluma iyahlukana manje nale eyakhulunywa uButhelezi ngoba uButhelezi yena uye wathi uye washayela uMonareng ucingo ukuthi uMonareng eze ezobasiza njengoba kusayiwa kuleliya hostel. Yena uthi yena ubufakazi bakhe ukuthi ehostel uye kwayiwa ngenxa yokuthi ubekade ummangalelwa efuna ukuyokhomba futhi ithema kwamele kuyiwe kuleli alanga elilandela kulayo ukuthi ubrigadier yena uye wabatshela ukuthi kwamele ummangalelwa ayoyenza leya confession.
Okay. Accused number 1, it means, according to your version, according to your testimony, did not enter Basotho hostel with you, and there were, according to your evidence, there were no law enforcement officers that accompanied you to Basotho hostel in Vosloorus. Is that your evidence?
My Lord, that incident of going to Basotho hostel, my Lord, happened on the 2nd of June, 2020, my Lord.
Uthi leli daba lokuthi ummangalelwa manje wena uthini uthakazanye angene ehostel le Basuthwini uthi lenza yele nge2 zika June ngo2020.
It's my instruction further that accused number 1 was further assaulted at Vosloorus on the day preceding, on that night preceding to Eratin, or to a building, to a certain building, but he did not know at that time that it was Eratin.
My Lord, I would like to state that, my Lord, the accused number 1, my Lord, was never assaulted, my Lord.
Uthi ummeli ummangalelwa oqala yena uthi ushayiwe endaweni ethize kumapho othize yena uyaphinda uthi ummangalelwa akazange ashawe.
So, will you deny the fact that accused number 1 was sharing food with Constable Buthelezi at Vosloorus police station? Will you deny that?
My lord, I wouldn't deny that, my lord, because after leaving Vusimuzi hostel, my lord, or Tembisa, we went to Vosloorus police station, my lord, where, my lord, we were supposed to meet with the brigadier, my lord, as he has requested, my lord, to question accused number 1 further, my lord. And as we were waiting, my lord, for the brigadier, we did buy food, my lord, of which accused number 1, my lord, also was provided with food.
Uthi-ke ummeli uzophika ukuthi umangalelwa yena ubekade edla noButhelezi. Uthi cha lokho ngeke ngikuphike ngoba ithe masisuka eThembisa saya eVosloorus sathenga ukudla naye umangalelwa oqala wadla noButhelezi.
All right. The reason for putting that question was to confirm if accused number 2 ate on that day, because my instruction is that it has been vehemently denied by accused number 2 that he ever ate food on that day.
My lord, the council, my lord, I don't know, because he's referring to accused number 1.
Mr. Gomez, you are conflating accused number 1 and accused number 2.
I beg your pardon, it's
Yeah.
just a genuine mistake. I'm referring to accused number 1. All the time I'm talking about accused number 1.
You are saying he did not eat
Yes,
on the day.
at Vosloorus.
My lord, we ate with him, my lord. In Vosloorus, we were parked, my lord, at a parking, my lord. It's actually an open parking, my lord, between the police station and court. That's where, my lord, we ate. That's where, my lord, we wait for Brigadier Gininda.
Uthi ummeli umangalelwa oqala uyaphika ukuthi udlile. Phoyisa lithi cha, ngosenkantolo sesathenga ukudla besise parking eyikuthi iphakathi kwenkantolo ne-police station yase-Vosloorus. La kula besimise imoto khona kwadliwa umangalelwa oqala naye asimncishanga ukudla.
Now you went to Eratin with accused number 1. Was the escort present also?
My lord, we then went to Eratin, my lord. It was Brigadier Gininda, myself, my lord, Sergeant Constable Buthelezi, Constable Sadiki, Sergeant Mabena, my lord.
Uthi siye saye eRatin bekuyimi ku Buthelezi ku Sadiki ku was the that what? Buthelezi Buthelezi Sadiki noMabena naye uGininda ekhona naye uSargent ekhona makuyiwa eRatin.
When you arrived at Eratin, and you said there was an arrangement that was made by Brigadier Gininda for accused number 1 to make a confession. Were you present when that arrangement was made with the colonel who took the confession?
My lord, the brigadier, my lord, was making calls.
Uthi bokhona ngalesikhathi umangalelwa ezoyiswa noma ubrigadier ehlela ukuthi umangalelwa ayiswe ukuyokhuluma laphayana uthi ubrigadier wayekade elibele esecingweni khulumisana nalabantu.
So you could overhear the conversation between the brigadier and the person who is arranged to take a confession.
My lord, I wouldn't say I overheard, my lord, because as we left Vosloorus, my lord, he said he will make arrangements, my lord. So I wouldn't know, my lord, if he made arrangement on the way or when, my lord, we had arrived in Eratin, but he was, my lord, at some point on the phone. So I wouldn't say, yes, I overheard him, my lord, when we were in Eratin speaking, my lord, about those arrangements.
Uthi-ke-
But arrangements, my lord, were made.
Uthi ngeke ngithi ngimzwile ubrigadier ngalesikhathi ehlela ukuthi ummangalelwa ahambe ayokhuluma laphayana, kodwa ubrigadier wayekade eshilo ukuthi yena uzohlela futhi lezo inhlelo ziye zayenzwa.
Yes. The confession was made on the 30th, on the day in which accused number 1 was arrested.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi uye wakhuluma ke nge-30 30
30, on the 30th of
30
May.
kula ummangalelwa ye waboshwa khona futhi kula ye wakhuluma khona.
Were you present when accused number 1 was taken to Diepkloof police station for a confession?
My lord, I was present, my lord, when he was handed over to Constable Munaring and Constable Maphumulo, my lord, by Brigadier Gininda.
Bokhona ngalesikhathi ummangalelwa oqala eyisiwa eDiepkloof police station ukuthi ayekhulu ayenza leya nkulumo bekade efuna ukuyenza uthi yebo bemkhona uma ubrigadier emnikezela laphayana esiphoyiseni saseDiepkloof.
According to the evidence of Mr. Maphumulo, he did not take accused number 1 to Diepkloof police station. At all times, he was kept watching the place where accused number 1 was kept at Araten offices.
Please, that's not his evidence. I think it's
Alan?
referring to Constable Buthelezi.
Not Maphumulo, no?
Constable Buthelezi, I beg your pardon. Constable Buthelezi. What's your comment on it?
May you kindly repeat the question, my lord?
Constable Buthelezi said at all times, at some stage he took a nap, but at all times they were at Araten, where accused number 1 was kept on the day of the alleged confession. With such,
That is also not correct.
Yeah.
As Malala Fan has pointed out, he said he did fall asleep
And then he woke up after that.
yes.
Mr. Why do you quote the evidence
My Lord,
which I know and you know, and you quote it wrong?
my Lord, may I be, my apologies for that. It's not deliberate. That's not deliberate.
Okay.
The evidence of Constable Buthelezi is that they were at the parking lot before they took accused number 1 back to the Pilleri. But at all times, they were at Araten. He cannot testify to the effect that he saw accused number 1 being transported to Diepkloof police station.
My lord, I'm not sure, my lord, what is actually the question, because I think you have said, you've asked me about Constable Munaring, or you were asking me if I was there when he was taken to Diepkloof. And I did confirm, my lord, that I was present when Brigadier Gininda handed over the accused, my lord, to Constable Munaring. And they left, my lord, with Maphumulo to where a confession, my lord, was supposed to take place.
Uthi-ke manje angisakuzwisisi kahle ngoba usukhuluma ngoButhelezi la ukuthi wawukade ubuze ngendaba yakaMnaring ukuthi bengikhona na uma ummangalelwa yena enikezelwa kuMnaring la ukuthi ubekade eyokhuluma khona uthi ngishilo ngathi bengikade ngikhona ngaleso sikhathi ummangalelwa enikezelwa futhi kulayi ukuthi ummangalelwa uyokhuluma khona.
My Lord, may I beg leave to the court to stand this question down, subject to the confirmation of the evidence of Mr. Maphumulo. There's
Maphumulo?
Maphumulo, my Lord.
Is he still going to give evidence, Maphumulo?
He has already testified, man.
Are you recalling him in other words?
Now, I'm saying there's something I need to put over to this witness which was set by Mr. Mapumulo.
You can't remember it. Here's Mr. Ramasipidi. Can assist you.
I don't know what the question is.
It relates to the presence or the role that was played by Mr. Mapumulo when accused number 1 was kept at Eratin offices. That's the piece of information that I need to put across to this witness.
I see. Okay. You want to suspend that?
Until tomorrow, my lord.
Oh, until tomorrow.
Yes, because we'll still proceed tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, fine.
Thank you, madam. Ma'am, now accused number 1 was booked that, was it 1:40 in the morning at Villera police station? Do you confirm, is it 1:40, 20 to 2?
manje umbuzo uthi uyavuma ukuthi ummangalelwa wokuqala ubuyiselwe esiphoyiseni saseVilleria ngo-20 to 2 uNtathakusa.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
The estimated hours from the time of his arrest up to the time he booked in, will I be wrong if I say it's 14 hours? Estimated at 14 hours.
Estimate, yes, we can estimate, my lord.
Uthi singahle sisho sithi mhlawumbe kusukela ngalesa sikhathi ummangalelwa eboshwa kufikela ngalesikhathi ezabe ebuyiselwa esiphoyiseni kungahle kube mhlawumbe u-14 hours.
Then the next day, the 31st of May 2020, he was booked out again.
That's correct, my lord.
Ngelanga elilandelayo ke kulayi ukuthi ummangalelwa uye wakhishwa futhi.
All right. A confession has already been made before Colonel Mboto, as it has been put before this court. Was there any charge or any preferred charge against accused number 1 after the confession was made? Was he charged for murder immediately thereafter?
No, my lord.
Manje ke naku ummangalelwa oqala sekakhulumile laphayana kuKolonel Mboto uye wathweswa icala na lokubulala uthi cha.
The reason why was he not charged for murder?
My lord, I think you can take up that question with Brigadier Kininda, my lord, as he is the lead investigating officer.
Uthi ngiyacabanga ukuthi lo mbuzo wokuthi kungani ummangalelwa angathwesanga icala ngicela ukuthi ubuze uBrigadier Kininda ngoba uyena osiphethe.
All right. Thank you for saying that. Same morning, the accused is booked out to point out the person or the alleged Inyanga. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi khona lapho ekseni ummangalelwa uyakhishwa ke ukuthi ayokhomba inyanga ethize uthi yebo iqiniso lokho.
Okay. So, from Villeria, you proceeded to Palm Ridge. Is that correct?
My lord, before we got to Palm Ridge, my lord, there were various places, my lord, where we went, my lord, for further investigation, my lord, as, my lord, the accused had other matters, my lord, of attempted murder.
Manje kusuka eVilleria nina niye naye ePalm Ridge uthi cha ngaphambi kokuthi sifike ePalm Ridge sikhona ezinye indawo esidlule kuzo labe sikade siphenya ngoba ummangalelwa wokuqala ubekade enamanye amacala ayikuthi ubekade kwamele ayowathweswa icala elinye bekwekade lokuzama ukubulala, and the accused is raising his hand, my lord.
May I approach you? Thank you, madam. Ma'am, my instruction is that the offense of attempted murder, at that time, you booked out accused number 1. You did not know about that case. Accused number 1 was charged with that case on the 10th of July, 2020. You had no knowledge of that charge of attempted murder.
My Lord, I had, my Lord, knowledge of that attempted murders. And yes, my Lord, he was not charged on the 30th, my Lord, of May. However, my Lord, he was charged later, but I would like to confirm, my Lord, that I had knowledge, my Lord, and my Lord, I was also an investigating officer, my Lord. He is sitting there, my Lord, as a convicted prisoner, my Lord, because of the investigation which I conducted, my Lord, from when he was arrested.
Uthi ke ummeli uma yesuka lapho kuwe uthi ngalesikhathi nge-30 zika May leliyaqala lokuzama ukubulala bokade ungakalithweswa uthi yena ke uma ephendula ubekade elazi lelo cala futhi akasho icala elilodwa ngoba uthi murders amacala wokuzama ukubulala futhi uthi uhleli lapho ngenxa yokuthi ubukade uthweswe icala futhi wena wabona walahlwa icala.
That's character evidence. Sorry, I don't want to answer. It's character evidence. So, ma'am, when you left Valeria to Palmbridge, were you in possession of a cell phone of accused number 1? Who was in possession of the cell phone of accused number 1?
My Lord, the cell phone, my Lord, was booked into the safe, my Lord.
Manje uma nisuka eValeria niya ePalmbridge okade uphethe ucingo lukamangalo lokuqala noma ubani obekade ephethe uthi lelo cingo liye lafakwa kwi-safe.
At any stage, have you been to Dobsonville at a certain male person by the surname of Magwaza during your investigations? Have you been to Magwaza in Dobsonville?
My Lord, I've been to Dobsonville, my Lord, in Soweto.
Uthi manje sikhona isikhathi la nike naye mhlawumbe kumuntu wesilisa othize oyisibongo sakhe kuMagwaza uthi ngike ngaya eDobsonville eSoweto.
What were you going to do there? What were you doing?
My Lord, it was investigation, my Lord, pertaining, my Lord, to other matters.
Uthi bengiye ngiyophenya ngamanye amacala.
Relating to accused number 1?
That's correct, my Lord.
Amanye amacala ukuthi abandakanisa ummangalelo wokuqala uthi yebo.
It's my instruction that you switch on the cell phone of accused number 1. And that's when you found the name Mkhulu, which was saved on that cell phone.
My Lord, all I can say, my Lord, the person who informed me, my Lord, about Umkhulu, who is, my Lord, a traditional healer, it was, my Lord, Brigadier Gininda, my Lord, while the accused, my Lord, had left for a confession, my Lord. It was when, my Lord, he instructed me, my Lord, that I have to follow up, my Lord, on this information, my Lord, about a witch doctor, my Lord.
Uthi ke ummeli iphoyisa liye la khanyisa ucingo lwakho ukubona lolu daba lolu lukaMkhulu. Uthi yena ke uma ephendula mina indaba kaMkhulu ngiyaze ngemva kokuthi ngitshele ubrigadier uGilida ukuthi kwamele ngiphenye noma ngifune ulwazi ngalolu daba lukamkhulu ngemva kokuthi ummangalelwa bese sekahambile ngaleso sikhathi kukhulunywa ngomkhulu.
And also, my lord, after my lord he returned from making my lord a confession, my lord, while he was there, my lord, with me and Brigadier Kinemda, my lord, Brigadier, my lord, spoke with him, my lord, to say, I will follow up, my lord, that information during, my lord, the course of the day, in front of him, my lord, and the Brigadier also advised him, my lord, to sleep on this information, my lord, and if he's ready, my lord, on that day, during the day, my lord, he can then take me to where Mkhulu, my lord, is residing.
Futhi ke ubrigadier ithe ummangalelwa makabuya ukuyozwethula laphayana kula ubrigadier watshela ummangalelwa ekhona ukuthi usergeant uzawuqhubeka ephenye ngalolu daba futhi ubrigadier wacela ummangalelwa ukuthi ake alale kulelo daba alicabangisise futhi usergeant uzawuqhubeka yena aphenye ngalelo daba likamkhulu kwilanga elilandelela.
Accused number 1 will deny that because he instructed me to say his phone was switched on, then he made a call to the person who reflected to be Mkhulu on his phone. You called that person who gave you the directions to Dobsonville, where you realized that that person was also Inyang of accused number 1.
My lord, that is not the truth, my lord. All I can say, my lord, is that I went, my lord, to the other Inyanga, my lord, based on other investigations.
Uthi ke ummeli ummangalelwa uzoyiphika le ndaba leyo ukuthi ubrigadier ukhulume phambi kwakhe etshela futhi nephoyisa ukuthi lizawuqhubeka ummangalelwa ahambe ayicabanga leyo ndaba uthi uzoyiphika ummangalelwa indaba ekuthi yenzakele ukuthi iphoyisa liye lakhanyisa ucingo lukammangalelwa futhi bashayela ucingo umuntu obekade kubhalwe Mkhulu lapho kulaye ukuthi thema mabakhuluma lo muntu uyena owabatshela ukuthi beze kuphi endaweni ethize thema bafika lapho kulaye ukuthi baye bathola ukuthi lo Mkhulu loyo uyinyanga eyakammangalelwa wokuqala uthi ke iphoyisa yena uzoyiphika leyo ndaba ngoba uye wayisiwa nakwenye inyanga.
Accused number 1 told me, instructed me that he will deny that he ever took you to Inyanga in
Pambridge.
In Pambridge, Mr. Zwane. Instead, when you satisfied yourself with the Inyanga in Dobsonville, you then drove back to Pambridge to confirm the presence of Mr. Zwane, the Inyanga in Pambridge.
My lord, I would like to state that accused number 1, my lord, he's the one, my lord, who was leading us, my lord, to where Mr. Lion Robert Zwane, my lord, who is known as Mkhulu, my lord, was residing. Accused number 1 is the one who took us to his address, my lord. And also he's the one, my lord, who confirmed, my lord, after I asked him if this is the Mkhulu that he was referring to, my lord, and he did confirm, my lord. In such a way, my lord, that when we got to Ereton, my lord, Mkhulu was able, my lord, to identify him, my lord, as he walked into the office.
Uthi ke manje uzophika ukuthi ummangalelwa wamisa eDobsonville ngoba ubekade kushayiwe ucingo. Uthi wena mmangalelwa wena owabayisa kwinyanga ebekade ibizwa uLion Robert Zwane futhi nayo inyanga iye yakubona yaphinda yasho ngalesa sikhathi ufika e-ofisini yasho ukuthi nangu lo muntu osikhuluma ngayo.
My Lord, can we adjourn until tomorrow?
Mr. Zanda, what's the time?
25 past.
25 past.
Manje kumele ucela ukuthi icala lithethiselwe kusasa, beke kusasa ningasukuma insizwa zangakithi. Until
Okay, go to the agenda.